Hey everyone, I hope you're doing really well. This is Cynthia Maynard and this is my art and lifestyle channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like arts, crafts, DIYs, home, fashion, style, cooking, and just whatever art that fits under that big umbrella of art and lifestyle. But today I've got some fun little things. I was playing around and I just made a bunch of cute little embellishments that I thought I could use with my paper craft, and also I could put them onto some gold paper clips and use with my planner. And these little cupcakes I made. So I made one little trio here. I'll show you those first, with some Stampin' Up! Papers that I had. So there's this one. This is embossed, and then I inked it, and I had a little punch and a rhinestone and some of that cherry on top paper. So that was fun. I also took the green and embossed this and used my handy dandy Lawn Fawn white ink Yeti, and have a little flower here and a little scrap piece across, and the Martha Stewart's punch is what that butterfly is from. The little rhinestone there. And then this little guy has got a couple papers, and this flower is from the smaller part of a Sizzix Big's Die 3D flower, and then some rhinestones. And then I switched up my papers and made a couple matching ones here. With these two papers are from a Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby pack, and I used some enamel dots. And then this is from a Spellbinders die that makes bows. And so this is the smallest one of those. Well, she was cute. So she Cupcake. And then also that paper, I have some craft cardstock that I had embossed with, I think it's a Stampin' Up! Embossing folder with the Argyle print there. And as you can see, I cut that out of there. I used some little pearls. This is from a Do Craft Celtic die cut set that I love. It's like the best. And then this is another one of those little flowers that you can roll up from the Sizzix Big's Die. So yeah, so I thought we'd go ahead and make a little cupcake. All you need is a punch and some paper and some embellishments, and it makes these cute little cupcake sets. So let's get started. You're going to need, first of all, a 2-inch scallop punch, if that's how you want your cupcake to be. I just simply made, this is kind of a one-layer sort of deal that I was playing around with. So I used this 2-inch scallop punch, and this one is an EK Success, but you can use whatever one you have, or it doesn't have to be exactly 2 inches. It can be whatever if you want smaller cupcakes. I liked the size of these. I thought they would look cute on a little paper clip or something coming out of my planner. But and then you just need some papers. Now I went ahead and just embossed a few. I've got this one that I had embossed. I had this green that I had embossed with dots. I also had this yellow that I had embossed and punched, as you can see, out of there. So it's whatever you want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and get my papers all ready. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go with this sort of a lime, black, and pink theme here for my next one. And so let me show you what I did. I got this from this paper stack that's a little bit older. It's called the Citrus Matte Stack, and it's from Die Cuts with a View. And it's kind of cool. It's got some shimmery, glittery papers. And so I took that lime out of there to use, and it has a tiniest little white polka dot about it. I took some black cardstock and I embossed it with my Sizzix Tim Holtz Alterations thing here that's got some just sort of scripty things, and I can't quite read what's on there. It looks like it's French. So anyway, I had that in my stash, so I went ahead and just embossed that on there, and I think I'm going to spray it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as my top. I'm going to take my 2-inch punch and simply go in. I think I'm going to go down here. I'm going to try to conserve some space so I can use this again. And then you have your little punch. These are super easy and super cute, and just look how cool that looks with the lime. And I think I'm going to spray it with a little gold shimmer ink, because I haven't sprayed in a while. Some tattered angels. I don't have the names on these. I had them from Tuesday morning in a pack of like 5, and it just has the best mica spray, and I wish they labeled the bottles better because I don't like to keep a bunch of packaging around. I just kind of recycle it and move on or use it. And so it's just so pretty. It's got this gold sheen, as you could probably imagine, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray that real quick, and it's gonna kind of catch in the embossed parts here. I can even hold this up here since he's so tiny. And it's just gonna give a little extra something special. Also, if you had an ink pad that had like a gold, you could rub it over the top and then it would just pick up the raised bits. By spraying it, I'm kind of coating the whole thing, but it still has that black and gold appearance about it. So to cut out our little bottom, I just kind of eyeballed it. I took a pencil that, and this is a little trial I had of painting, a little DIY series coming up soon with that, or not series maybe, but just doing some DIY school supplies. So I just took a pencil and I kind of went part way up and I just kind of drew my little bottom here. I'm going to go ahead and erase my pencil markings and then just kind of place it where it makes the most sense there. Go in and out and just kind of give the appearance of the cupcake liner or cupcake holder, you know. It's kind of textured. I didn't want to compete with the scallop, but I just like this score tape. It's just so strong and you don't have to worry about things falling apart on you. Alright, so just kind of stick that where it looks best to you. And if it needs a trim up, you can go ahead and get rid of that bottom scallop if need be. If you want to make it a little more contoured, then you can do that. So that's what we have so far. And then my Do Crafts Celtic one that I was talking about with this cupcake here, another piece from that set is this one. And so I'm simply die cut 2 of these out of the pink paper, and I'm going to make a little butterfly. So I did that out of that sort of shabby chic paper, and then I'm just going to use a brad to connect the points, and it's kind of like make your own butterfly moment. So find our matching points, and then we just stick that through, and then we're just going to poke a little hole with our paper piercer where we think we want this, kind of maybe over here. You could really put it anywhere. Maybe we'll put one to the right here. Stab. And then before you close it, you can just adjust the wings how you want them. You know, you can make it more of an open butterfly like that, or bow. I guess it looks more like, it could be a Celtic bow, or, you know, if you wanted it more like that, I guess that looks more butterfly-esque. I think I'm going to go for the bow butterfly. Okay, I just have my trim piece, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut some off of there, that, just to make a little strip. Go ahead and put whatever glue is suitable for small spaces. Just like that. You can adjust these, you know, once you're done. And a little glue overage here. And then you take your sisters, don't take your sisters, and trim them up. Take your scissors and trim them up. Alright. Like that. You could put little gemstones on there. Just simply take that and put it on our little glue dot. And these are so, I mean, this is taking longer because I'm, you know, filming it and I didn't really plan, and surprise. Same thing with the ones I showed you earlier. I just kind of started doing them and they just kind of came together for me, and as I was going I was just kind of brainstorming, and sometimes crafting is like that. Sometimes you just have to kind of allow yourself to make mistakes and think through things and see where you're going with it. Sometimes you just don't know. Or sometimes you have a plan and then it changes. Whatever. point is to have fun with it and be creative and make, you know, it's a great way to use up scraps. Excellent way to use up scraps. And we all have scraps. I hardly ever throw any paper out, and I save it and save it and save it, and so this is a great application for that. So yeah, a little fun, cool color. I like the lime and the pink and the black and the rhinestones together. But that's just an example. Again, you know, we had these other sort of feels. This has a little shabby chic feel, and the other ones are all sort of, you know, party feel. So it's whatever you want to make, whatever you want to do, obviously. But just to mount it on some gold paper clips, like so. And then you could put another little piece of paper behind that if you want that covered. And then you can use that in your planner or whatever, just to hold some papers together. Yeah, it'd be lots of fun. I think in particular this one looks cool with the gold, like that. And then you could just cut out a really small circle just to cover that up in the back, and then you'd be good to go on that. So, and you can make these cupcakes smaller if you have. I have here a 1 1/4 inch punch that is would make obviously a much smaller cupcake. You can do that if you need a smaller cupcake or whatever. But just some fun ideas, guys, that I thought might inspire you to think of your own cupcakes and just use up your scraps with a little DIY embellishments for your planners, school supplies, scrapbooking. You could just glue these on cards, all sorts of applications that you could do. Great way to think of using your dies in different ways, and maybe putting some different things together that you might not have thought of. I don't know. But go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and do please subscribe to support this channel. And if you already are a subscriber, thank you so much. If you're new, thank you so much for spending your time, taking a chance on spending those minutes with me. I know there's a million things to be watching because I watch them too. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great creative day.